Hello ladies and gentlemen, and Merry Christmas! Today I want to show you how Christmas looks like in England and how towns and villages are preparing for the biggest celebration of the year. And now the Christmas market. The festive hustle and bustle is creating such a positive vibe. Christmas markets are opening in late November and they help create a Christmas atmosphere. The original tradition of Christmas markets comes from Munich in Germany, where the earliest record states that it happened in 1310. But the forerunner of Christmas markets as we know it was in Vienna, the December market, which took place in 1298. In England, however, the Christmas market tradition became a regular event in 1982, a year I was born. Nothing to do with my birth, just a very pleasant coincidence. No Christmas market is fully complete without mulled wine. Mulled wine traditionally is red wine with spices and it's served hot. It is probably the most Christmassy drink I could think of. The earliest mention of mulled wine goes back to the year 20 AD. It was made by the Romans and they called it Canditum Paradoxum. In the anticipation of Christmas, Christmas songs are played everywhere. White Christmas is probably the most loved song out of them all. It's not always snowing in December, but there are years when it does. And this is what towns look like in the snow. The footage you see now is from Reading when it snowed a few years ago. Who knows, perhaps we'll get snowy Christmas this year too. Festive and merry English Christmas as a celebration and period of time is largely associated with writings of Charles Dickens, who romanticized this celebration. It is in Victorian era that Christmas as we know it was formed. Let's roll back in history and explore some interesting and curious facts about Christmas. Christmas, spelled as Xmas with the letter X, may seem like a modern thing, but this tradition goes back all the way to 15th century. The letter X symbolized Christos, which in Greek means Christ. Moving on to the Christmas tree, it seemed like it was there forever, but in fact it was introduced in 1800s. The tradition was brought from Germany. The next traditional attribute is a mistletoe. This tradition is truly ancient. It was considered sacred by the Druids, who were the only people who were allowed to cut it, and only with a golden sickle. Decorating houses with holly is another old tradition. It was sanctified by the church and was given an extra meaning, where its spiky leaves symbolized the wreath of Christ. And now on to the main character of Christmas, Father Christmas or Santa Claus. Originally it is a 4th century Archbishop, St. Nicholas, who believed to have performed all kinds of miracles, and it's in Victorian times that Santa became a gift-giving character. And now on to the Boxing Day, a tradition started in the 1800s, another beautiful gem of Victorian era. The following day after Christmas, wealthier classes would give poorer people presents in boxes. Usually those were servants who, by the way, traditionally had that day off. This concludes our Christmas vlog. If you liked it, please smash that like button. And until next week, next Thursday, 7 o'clock in the evening. Bye bye.